So, all right, I was hopeful. Like I said, I wasn't going to speak anything negative on my child. I just wanted the best for my baby, obviously, like we all do. So I went back, I took the blood test again. A couple weeks later, they called me and they told me to come into the office. I came into the office and they sat me down and they told me that
she has to cry, y'all.
there was a very high chance of my baby being born.
Your cat can do amazing things, but they can't sign up for pet insurance.
Of course, she put a lot of ads in here.
With Down syndrome. Due to the test results. The test results both coming back saying what they said. So at that point, I just started bawling out of control. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know anything. I didn't have any data or information about Down syndrome other than I've seen some kids with Down syndrome, and I was just very sad for my child because nobody wants their kid to be born with a disability. I'm sorry, I had to take that phone call. It was very important. Anyway, which is good because it stopped me from bawling. Nobody wants their kid born with any disabilities for the simple fact of not because we're shallow and we just don't want a kid with disabilities. It's more for the fact of we don't want our children to have to go.
Yes, look at she looks to the corner, y'all. If you were to Google how can you tell someone's lying? It's either they close their eye or they look to the corner a lot. That is crazy. Still asking for cigarettes.
and it's just difficult thinking about that kind of stuff. It's really difficult. So like I said, I had no data on Down syndrome. I had no data on any of that. So they pretty much briefed me. They told me all about it. They gave me pamphlets. They set me up with appointments with a specialist. I was just like numb in the hospital, in my doctor's appointment. I was just extremely numb. I didn't know what to think. I was thinking the worst of the worst of the worst, to be honest with you guys. So what I did next was I had to tell the father. Like I had to tell him what was going on. Every single time I go to the doctors, I call him.
Every time she looks to the side, I will take a shot.
And we talk all the way home. It's like we always do that. So if I didn't call him knowing that I had an appointment, he was going to call me. It was inevitable. So I called him and I was crying and he was like, "Why are you crying?" And I didn't want to tell him over the phone. So I was like, "I need to meet you right now. Like right now, I need to meet you." So I met up with him and I told him what was going on. I told him what was going on with the baby. And he started crying. And we were both crying. We were crying in a parking lot, you guys. We were just crying.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was.
It's always in a parking lot with her and this guy. This cop. Isn't that crazy? Oh, please don't tell